What's up, you guys? So today I have a dinner party with my friends. We did this thing where we all bought the same cookbook, and then we're gonna have dinner parties once a month, and we're all gonna make something different from the book. And if you know me, you know I suck at cooking. Apparently this guy, Joshua Wiseman, is really great, and he has a YouTube channel and he's on TikTok and all this stuff. So we bought his book, and I'm gonna be making fried cauliflower. I'm about to go to the grocery store now to get all of the stuff. So let's go to Ralph's. I added the ingredients for the recipe in case you guys wanted to do it with me. Ralph's had everything I needed too, so I highly recommend you go there to get all of your ingredients. If you don't have a Ralph's, go to Tom Thumb, Kroger, whatever you call it. Back home, I got all the stuff from Ralph's. Now we're gonna begin the recipe. I have a little bit under an hour to make everything. Okay, so this is the recipe I'll be following. If you want to screenshot and follow along, please do. So half of this recipe is actually making an olive relish that you put on top of the cauliflower after it's done frying. The recipe said to chop 4 dates finely. So that's what I'm doing here to the best of my abilities. I don't even know if I'm using the right knife. I just picked the big one. But yeah, this is pretty easy. I just chopped them up and then added them to this bowl. Next, I added a 1/2 cup of olive oil. They said extra virgin, but I didn't have that. So then I added a teaspoon of cumin and a tablespoon of parsley, 3.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is basically just half a lemon, and salt to taste. Now you need a 1/2 cup of these olives I can't pronounce, which was about 10 olives. But the hardest part was they needed to be pitted. And as you can see, I don't know how to pit an olive. This took the longest time and I almost cut my nail off. So at this point, I'm literally just picking it apart. Do you know how to pit an olive?
What?
Pit, like take the pit out of an olive.
No.
After that, I cut up the serrano chili and took the seeds out. After I chopped those up, I put it in the bowl. Now mix all that up, set it aside, and we're gonna start on the cauliflower. I just separated them and put them into a bowl. The recipe said only use 1 head of cauliflower, but I recommend you get 2. Next, you need a big pot to put all your oil in. The book said to use the whole bottle, but I wasn't listening and I only used half. That's probably why it cooks so slow. You wanna cook them until they're like a golden brown color. I tasted one and it was so good. And I was nervous because this man didn't tell me to put no seasoning on, nothing. Now, after all your cauliflower is fried, you wanna sprinkle some salt and lemon juice over it, and then pour that mixture we made earlier over top. And the final step, you just take the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese and grate it on top. It tasted so good, but it wasn't a lot, which is why I said get 2 heads of cauliflower. This is what everybody else made. There was baked mac and cheese, focaccia bread, and like a roast. And we also had creme brulee, which was so good.
Okay, this is a little toast to all of my favorite people. And all the food and love and labor that we put into this food. I know that it was not easy for any of us. So, a toast to us, to the new year, and to lots of dinner parties.
Yes! To lots of dinner parties!